Hi and welcome to the Malat Cookery channel. Today we're going to be making what appears to be one of the most popular takeaway dishes on the high street at the moment, fried chicken. And the spice blend that we're going to use from the Malat range is the Southern Fried Chicken Seasoning. As usual, a full list of ingredients are going to be given at the end of the video. What we're doing today is we're going to show you how to get a depth of flavour into the chicken and also that perfect coating that you would expect from a takeaway, but in a really simple way. So we've simplified everything. So let's start the video off by having a look at those ingredients. Okay, so what we're going to need for today is a kilo of chicken. Here I've got a chicken drumsticks with the skin on, and then also some chicken breast cut into large strips. Reason I'm doing this is because some of the family members don't like eating chicken with the bone in, so obviously we're going to use breast for those. We've got 75 grams of the Malat Southern Fried Chicken Seasoning, 175 grams of plain flour, 2 medium-sized eggs with 50 millilitres of milk added and mixed in, and we're also going to use a bag, just a plain bag here, but you can use a Ziploc bag, works just as well. And we're going to be placing some of the Malat Southern Fried Chicken seasoning onto the chicken first, placing it in the bag and putting that chicken in the fridge so that the seasoning actually gets right into the meat and gives that depth of flavour. So the first thing we need to do is we need to place some of that 75 grams of Southern Fried Chicken seasoning directly onto the skin of the actual chicken pieces, and then place those chicken pieces into a bag, into the fridge, ideally overnight, so that that direct contact with the seasoning onto the chicken or the chicken meat will get you that depth of flavour that you need. Just placing the seasoning directly into flour and then coating the chicken and frying it off, that'll be okay, but it just won't get you that depth of flavour that you need. So we take a little bit of the seasoning, not too much, we just want to lightly dust the pieces of chicken. So that's the chicken well coated, well seasoned. So this is now going to go into the fridge overnight. Again, a minimum of 2 hours, and then we'll come back and show you the next stage. So this is a chicken that has been resting in the fridge overnight with the Malat Southern Fried Chicken seasoning as a dusting on the top, and all of those flavours have penetrated into the chicken meat. The next thing to do is we're going to prepare the chicken ready for frying in the oil. So this is our egg and milk mixture. What we need to make sure is that the seasoning that you use, so the Malat Southern Fried Chicken seasoning, is actually present in everything. So we need to take about half a teaspoon of the Malat seasoning, place that into the egg and just beat that in. So even the egg and milk mixture has that flavour. Okay, so that's that done. The remainder of the the Malat Southern Fried Chicken seasoning is obviously going to go in our flour, and this will be used for the coating. Again, this is just plain flour, there's nothing added to this like baking powder or corn flour. I've seen a few recipes on the internet which suggest doing that. We have tried those methods, but it doesn't seem to do anything. Certainly doesn't improve, in our opinion, doesn't improve the actual coating, the look or the texture. And for us it's just another bit of the process to add into, which makes it more complicated and also adds to the expense as well. So make sure that's mixed in well. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is actually, we're going to coat all of the chicken and place the chicken into a dish or a tray prior to actually frying it off in batches. So we take a piece of chicken, place it into the egg first. Drain as much of the egg off as possible because you don't want to contaminate the flour too much. Into the flour, making sure that's evenly coated on all sides. Again, try and knock off as much flour as possible, excess flour off as possible. Back into the egg and milk mix again, making sure again it's coated. So this is called a double dip method. Back into the flour, and then straight onto the tray or the dish. And just repeat that until all of the chicken is actually done. So for the final stage, it's actually cooking the chicken in the oil. So we've got about 2 to 3 centimeters of oil in this wok. You can use a frying pan or you can actually deep fry if you want to. So we're going to place the chicken in batches. And as I said, we'll cook the chicken for about 20 minutes if it's something like drumsticks or thighs or legs, and then into the oven to finish off for 15 to 20 minutes. If it's chicken breast, about 7 to 10 minutes in the oil, and then again about 15 to 20 minutes in the oven. When they've been cooking for 5 minutes or so, just need to turn these over just to make sure they don't burn. Right, so that's the last of the chicken cooked. So these fillets are going to join the chicken drumsticks in the oven just to finish off while we prepare the rest of the dish. So that's it. Southern fried chicken, absolutely packed with flavour, done in the comfort of your own home. You know, we're using fresh chicken, pure herbs from the Malat range. We've got fresh oil and just plain flour. So it's got to be a healthier option. It's definitely a lot cheaper, and it's, in my opinion, definitely a lot tastier. So please subscribe to the channel. If you've enjoyed the video, hit the like button. And one more thing to do, which is always my favourite thing with these videos, is to actually do the tasting. That really is packed with flavour. Real depth of flavour there. So thanks for watching.